This is Ghost Kitchen Gurus. Beyond the blueprint, welcome to the future of food.
And your ultimate guide to mastering it. I'm Will.
And I'm Brian.
Join us as we build virtual empires, one bite at a time.
This week, we're excited to once again welcome Alex and Stephanie to the show. They've been working on a series of special reports, digging deep into the truth about ghost kitchens in 2025, and sharing strategies for how to succeed with a ghost kitchen startup today.
They've also been examining the essential technology stack that can help you avoid the pitfalls that caused others to fail. Some of these episodes are premium content, available only to subscribers and Culinary Cloud students, while others remain free to the public.
If you're not yet a Culinary Cloud student, we encourage you to subscribe to the podcast. You'll gain access to timely, critical insights on the direction of the ghost kitchen industry and proven strategies for success. Your subscription also helps us build a strong community for startups and ensures you receive information that's truthful, transparent, and never pay to play.
Today's free podcast covers the truth about the pain points in starting and thriving in the ghost kitchen industry.
Hello and welcome to The Deep Dive. Today we're plunging into the fascinating, but let's be honest, increasingly tricky world of ghost kitchens. You probably remember them exploding during the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
But, well, the landscape's really shifted, and a lot of those early pioneers, they're finding it's a bit of a struggle now.
Exactly. So our mission today is really to unpack this evolving market. We want to explore the unique, mostly digital challenges that ghost kitchen operators are running into, and maybe shed some light on how, strategic tech partners are actually stepping up to solve some of these really critical pain points.
And here's where it gets, super interesting, I think. It's this paradox, right? You got significantly lower startup costs. I mean, we're talking maybe $10,000 to $60,000 compared to, $175,000, maybe over $1 million for a traditional restaurant. Mm-hmm. And potentially higher profit margins too, like 10-30% versus the usual 3-5%. But, and this is the big but, it's definitely not a golden ticket. There's this whole new set of digitally focused challenges you absolutely have to figure out to actually get those benefits. So maybe let's dive into what those are.
Yeah, let's do that. If you look at the big picture, okay, dine-in is back, no doubt, but the global ghost kitchen market, it's still projected for some serious growth. We could be looking at over, $88 billion next year, and that's really driven by us, by our shifting habits, especially, younger folks, urban demographics who just want convenience and digital access. But like you said, that growth doesn't automatically make...
If you're in the managerial class, you've already seen peers lose their footing. Many never saw it coming. AI and robots are reshaping every industry before our eyes.
But there's one business model turning that threat into opportunity: ghost kitchens. These aren't restaurants, they're businesses that sell food.
Successful ghost kitchen owners aren't master chefs. They're data-driven entrepreneurs. They use AI for demand forecasting, smart inventory, and dynamic pricing to boost profits by up to 40%.
Business ownership is the ultimate hedge against automation. When you own the system, you control how machines work for you, rather than being replaced by them. Start planning to save your life. A concrete ghost kitchen plan belongs in your go bag, right alongside food and space blankets.
Be prepared to use that early retirement, buyout, or severance package to restart your life in the 21st century economy.
Go to culinaryclouds.com and grab your copy of the Ghost Kitchen Startup Bible. Inside, you'll find a coupon code for $50 off the companion online course.
Secure your future. Harness automation for growth. You'll be glad you did. Culinary Clouds, your guide to thriving in the age of AI.
Easy for the operators.
Okay, so let's get into those hidden complexities. Because it's not just one thing, is it? You see all sorts of virtual brands, just delivery only. Then shared kitchens, commissary kitchens, hybrid models running out of existing restaurants, even these big hub-and-spoke operations. What really stands out, though, is how those potential cost savings can get, completely wiped out by these specific digital hurdles.
Right. Which brings us to the question, what are these critical pain points specifically? Well, one huge one is what people call the sea of tablets problem. Just picture it. Kitchen staff trying to juggle multiple tablets, one for Uber Eats, one for DoorDash, one for Grubhub, maybe more. It's pure chaos. It leads to mistakes, food gets delayed, and that tanks your customer ratings fast.
Oh, I can totally picture that frustration. Yeah. And then there's a whole commission and refund issue. That's like a silent profit killer, isn't it?
Yeah.
These third-party platforms, they can take, what, anywhere from 15% to maybe even 30% commission on every single order. And that's often before the kitchen even deducts its own food and labor costs.
Right.
Plus, the chargebacks. You hear about that. The refund rate for these orders is estimated at like 3%. That's apparently 20 times higher than direct orders. That's a huge leak in the bucket you have to play.
Absolutely. It's a massive drain. And then you've got just the inherent chaos of managing menus and inventory across all of these platforms. A ghost kitchen menu has to be really meticulously engineered for delivery. Dishes that actually travel well, that's priority one. And keeping track of ingredients when you're listed on multiple apps, it's a logistical nightmare. And because there's no physical storefront, no sign, no tables, brand anonymity is a huge problem. You're packaging that box, that bag, it literally becomes your only physical touch point. It is your restaurant in the customer's hands.
Okay, so with all these pretty significant pain points, what's the solution? What kind of a strategic shift or tech backbone is actually working? How do you bring order to that chaos?
Yeah, this is where having a centralized technology stack becomes, well, essential. Order aggregation software basically acts as the central nervous system for the kitchen. It pulls in all those orders from DoorDash, Uber Eats, everything onto just one screen, one system, this automation. It kills that sea of tablets, problem dead, drastically cuts down on human error. And importantly, it integrates directly with the kitchen's existing POS, point of sale and TDS, the kitchen display screens. It just streamlines the whole workflow.
Right, and this is where you see solutions, like Cubo, for example, directly tackling these issues by getting all those app orders onto one tablet. But what seems to really separate the leading solutions is how well they integrate, right? And how they make managing menus across maybe multiple virtual brands seamless. All from one central place. It's not just about being efficient, it's really about regaining control.
Indeed. A truly effective tech stack also needs to offer direct online ordering capabilities. That's absolutely crucial for keeping the full revenue from an order and for building your own customer base, getting away from that heavy reliance on the third parties. And strong analytics are key too, giving you that complete picture of performance. So you can make smart, data-driven decisions about everything, staffing levels, menu tweaks, promotions, you name it. And when you're picking a tech partner, customer support and reliability are honestly paramount. Think about it. If the software goes down during the dinner rush, that's catastrophic. You need responsive, solid support. That's a critical differentiator.
So yeah, as you can probably tell, succeeding in this ghost kitchen market today isn't just about having great food. I mean, it's table stakes. It's really about becoming a technology-driven operator.
Yeah.
Actually thrive, you've got to master things like menu engineering, really focusing on dishes that travel well, using ingredient cross-utilization smartly to keep costs down.
And you have to actively build up your own direct ordering channel. Get those customers ordering straight from you to cut down on those hefty third-party commissions. And crucially, invest heavily in your digital branding because, like we said, you're packaging. That is your storefront. It's your marketing. It's your whole customer experience right there. The future here is definitely moving towards these hybrid omni-channel models, more automation coming too. Hopefully, this deep dive gives you a framework to think more strategically about your operations and, importantly, your technology choices, moving past that initial hype towards, sustainable profits.
Absolutely. So here's a final thought for you to maybe chew on. In this world of digital-first dining we're in, is your kitchen operating just as a culinary hub? Or have you actually evolved it into a data-driven enterprise? Because the answer to that, it might just define your profitability in this whole new frontier.
Ghost kitchen gurus, live in the dream. 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 Invisible hands, crafting magic with care. No need for a table, we'll meet you anywhere. Forks in the dark, flavors fill the air. Ghost kitchen gurus, beyond compare. Yeah.